going to run 2 more plants over there, which should bring us well on our way to 9,000 ounces this season.
Tony Beets, a name that has become synonymous with grit, gold, and the unforgiving wilderness of the Yukon. For years, fans of Gold Rush have watched him battle harsh winters, treacherous rivers, and intense rivalries to strike it rich. Known for his unfiltered personality, fearless approach, and legendary gold mining skills, Tony has never been one to shy away from controversy or the spotlight. But now the veteran miner is breaking. Shocking news that could change everything for his mining empire and the fans who follow his every move. Insiders report that Tony Beets' latest announcement has stunned the mining community, his crew, and even his loyal audience. While the details are still emerging, early reports hint at major operational changes, unexpected business decisions, and potential shifts in the dynamics of Gold Rush itself. For a man who thrives on challenges and thrives under pressure, this revelation comes at a time when fans least expected it, leaving the world to wonder, what exactly is Tony Beets planning? And how will it affect the gold mining industry he has dominated for decades? In this exclusive documentary, we dive deep into Tony Beets' life, his mining legacy, and the shocking news he's just revealed. From behind-the-scenes conflicts to high-stakes decisions that could make or break his empire, nothing is off-limits. Prepare to uncover the untold story of Tony Beets, the challenges he faces, and the groundbreaking revelation that has everyone talking. Stay with us as we explore the truth behind the headlines and reveal what the legendary miner is really announcing. Tony Beets is not just another miner on Gold Rush. He is a legend in his own right. Known for his relentless work ethic, unfiltered personality, and uncanny ability to find gold where others fail, Tony has built an empire in one of the most unforgiving environments on Earth, the Yukon. Born in the Netherlands and raised with a no-nonsense approach to life, Tony's journey to becoming one of the most respected and feared miners in the industry is a story of grit, determination, and resilience. For decades, Tony has navigated the harsh realities of mining, battling bitter cold, treacherous rivers, and mechanical failures that would have forced lesser men to quit. His reputation is built not just on the gold he has pulled from the ground, but on the audacity and precision with which he operates his massive dredges. Crew members describe him as demanding, exacting, and sometimes intimidating, yet fiercely loyal to those who prove themselves capable. Tony doesn't just mine gold, one former crew member said. He mines character. You have to earn his respect, and if you do, you're part of his family. But Tony's life has never been without controversy. His blunt demeanor, explosive temper, and occasional clashes with other miners and producers have made him a central figure in Gold Rush drama over the years. Some viewers admire his honesty and directness, while others criticize his harsh treatment of crew members and insistence on doing things his way. Yet, despite the criticism, one fact remains undeniable. Tony Beets gets results. His record speaks for itself. Massive hauls of gold, a booming mining operation, and a name that commands respect across the industry. Now, after years of dominating the Yukon mining scene, Tony is breaking news that has sent shockwaves through the Gold Rush community. Sources close to the miner suggest that this announcement could involve a major shift in his operations, perhaps a change in ownership, a new mining venture, or even a personal decision that could impact the future of his empire. For fans who have followed every challenge, every triumph, and every setback, the news is both surprising and highly significant. The pressure Tony faces is immense. Mining in the Yukon is not forgiving, and managing one of the largest private mining operations comes with constant stress, logistical nightmares, and financial stakes that few can comprehend. Crew members must adapt to his exacting standards, unpredictable personality, and the sheer physical demands of extracting gold from the frozen earth. It's a life that tests not only strength and skill, but also endurance and mental fortitude. What makes Tony's story even more compelling is his dual identity, a private man who fiercely guards his personal life, and a public figure whose every decision is scrutinized by fans and the media. This latest revelation, whatever it may be, highlights the tension between these two worlds. The man who has mined millions in gold and become a reality TV icon is once again placing his life and his legacy under the microscope. As the world waits for the full details of Tony Beets' breaking news, one thing is clear. This is a story of ambition, risk, and the relentless pursuit of success in a world where only the strongest survive. Tony Beets' career, his triumphs, and now this unexpected announcement all serve as a reminder that in the world of gold mining, nothing is ever predictable, and every decision can have far-reaching consequences. After years of dominating the Yukon mining scene, Tony Beets has stunned both fans and the gold rush community with news that has quickly become the talk of the industry. While details are still emerging, insiders suggest that this announcement marks a turning point in his career, a revelation that could change the dynamics of his mining empire and alter the course of operations for years to come. Sources close to Tony reveal that the news involves significant operational changes, including potential shifts in ownership, expansion into new mining territories, and even restructuring of his existing operations. For someone who has spent decades controlling nearly every aspect of his mining ventures, this level of change is monumental. Crew members and business associates alike are reportedly working around the clock to adapt to the new directives, ensuring that the transition, whatever it may be, occurs smoothly. The immediate reactions have been a mix of shock, concern, and cautious optimism. Longtime employees, who have spent years following Tony's exacting standards, admit that while his decisions are often unpredictable, they trust his judgment implicitly. "Tony has always been about results," one crew member explained. "If he says we're changing course, we follow him. He's never made a move without a plan, even if it scares everyone at first." Yet, for others in the mining industry, the news has sparked uncertainty, with rival miners wondering whether this could open opportunities for competition or disrupt the status quo that Tony has long dominated. The timing of the announcement is also significant. With mining seasons tightly regulated by weather conditions, labor availability, and machinery demands, any operational change must be executed flawlessly to avoid financial loss. Tony's ability to anticipate challenges and strategize under pressure has always been one of his defining traits, and those who have worked alongside him know that this announcement is the result of careful planning, not impulsive decision-making. Social media and fan forums exploded almost immediately after the news broke. Fans speculated on what this could mean for the show, the crew, and Tony's legendary reputation. Some praised his boldness and willingness to take risks even after decades of success, while others expressed concern about potential consequences for his team. The tension between public curiosity and private business decisions highlights the unique position Tony holds, not just as a miner, but as a reality TV figure whose life and work are constantly under scrutiny. Financial analysts in the industry are also weighing in, noting that Tony's move could have significant economic implications. Large-scale mining operations like his involve multi-million-dollar investments, complex logistics, and careful coordination of human resources and machinery. Any shift, whether in ownership structure, expansion, or operational strategy, could ripple through the Yukon mining community, impacting suppliers, competitors, and even local economies. At the heart of this announcement is Tony Beets himself, a man known for his toughness, precision, and unwillingness to compromise. Those closest to him describe a meticulous process behind every decision, driven by a desire not just for wealth, but for legacy. "Tony doesn't make moves lightly," a longtime associate shared. "Every choice, every plan is about more than gold. It's about his family, his crew, and the future of everything he's built." As the industry and fans digest the news, one thing is clear. Tony Beets continues to redefine what it means to be a mining legend. His willingness to embrace change, face uncertainty, and make bold decisions, even after decades of success, demonstrates that his story is far from over. For those who follow Gold Rush, this announcement is more than news. It's a glimpse into the mind of a man whose life has always been about risk, reward, and relentless determination. Tony Beets' shocking announcement didn't just make headlines, it sent ripples through the entire Gold Rush community. His crew, who have worked side by side with him through some of the harshest conditions on Earth, were the first to feel the weight of the news. While many trusted Tony implicitly, the uncertainty surrounding the changes sparked anxiety and speculation. After all, working for a man who thrives on control and precision means that any shift in operations can significantly alter day-to-day life in the Yukon crew. Members described a mix of emotions in the days following the announcement. Some were excited about potential new opportunities, a chance to expand, innovate, and contribute to a fresh chapter of the mining empire. Others felt apprehensive, concerned about how the changes would impact their roles, responsibilities, and long-term security. Tony is brilliant, but he is also unpredictable, one crew member admitted. We've learned to adapt, but even we were caught off guard this time. Meanwhile, rivals in the mining community were watching closely. Tony Beets has long been a formidable figure, feared and respected for his mastery of the Yukon terrain and his uncanny ability to find gold where others fail. His announcement raised questions about possible shifts in the competitive landscape. Would this open doors for competitors to gain ground? Could operational changes weaken Tony's dominance, or was this a strategic move designed to strengthen his position even further? Analysts, fans, and fellow miners were left speculating, trying to interpret every hint and insider report. The behind-the-scenes drama extended beyond just business strategy. Sources indicate that Tony held several private meetings with key members of his team immediately following the announcement. These meetings were described as intense, focused, and sometimes confrontational. Tony's reputation for demanding excellence means that any plan he unveils comes with high expectations, and the crew quickly realized that adapting to this new direction would require every ounce of skill, stamina, and cooperation they could muster. He doesn't sugarcoat anything, a team member explained. If you're not ready to give 110%, he lets you know. This announcement was no different. Fans of Gold Rush were quick to react as well. Social media exploded with commentary, theories, and speculation about what Tony's news could mean for the show and its cast. Some praised him for taking bold steps even after decades of success, while others worried that his relentless pursuit of progress could place unnecessary pressure on his team. The attention underscores a unique challenge that Tony faces, balancing his mining operations with the reality of being a public figure whose every move is scrutinized. The announcement also highlighted the human side of the operation. Sources say that Tony's personal investment in his crew's well-being remains as strong as ever. Despite the upheaval, he ensured that key employees were briefed, reassured, and involved in the planning process. His leadership style, while tough and demanding, combines a strategic mind with a deep understanding of loyalty and commitment, a balance that has allowed him to maintain one of the most successful mining operations in the Yukon for decades. Ultimately, Tony Beets' latest revelation serves as a reminder of the high stakes involved in the world of gold mining. Every decision carries weight, every move has consequences, and for a man of Tony's stature, nothing is ever simple. The reactions from his crew, rivals, and fans alike underscore that the implications of this announcement will be felt far beyond the immediate headlines, shaping both the present and future of his empire. Tony Beets' shocking announcement has left the mining community and fans of Gold Rush wondering what comes next. While the immediate focus is on operational changes and crew adjustments, the long-term implications are far more significant. For a man who has spent decades building one of the most successful gold mining operations in the Yukon, every decision carries enormous weight, not just financially, but also for his legacy. Industry experts suggest that Tony's announcement could signal a new era in his career. Whether it involves expansion into new territories, modernization of mining technology, or partnerships with other operators, the move demonstrates his willingness to evolve, even after years of proven success. Tony's ability to adapt is part of what sets him apart from other miners. While some struggle to maintain operations amid changing conditions, Tony consistently anticipates challenges, adjusts strategies, and ensures his empire remains at the forefront of the Yukon Gold Rush. The potential impact on his crew is equally profound. Employees who have devoted years to working alongside Tony must now navigate a new reality. While some may see opportunities for growth, others face uncertainty, with roles, responsibilities, and routines potentially shifting in response to Tony's directives. The miner's leadership style, demanding, exacting, and sometimes unpredictable, means that every crew member must rise to the occasion, meeting the high expectations he has always set. As one longtime employee noted, working for Tony is never easy, but it's always worth it. You learn to push limits, adapt, and achieve things you didn't think were possible. Rivals and competitors in the Yukon are also watching closely. Tony's announcement could alter the balance of power in the mining industry, opening doors for others while simultaneously reinforcing his dominance. His reputation for meticulous planning and fearless execution suggests that even amidst potential disruption, Tony's empire will remain a formidable force. Analysts predict that any strategic moves, whether expansion, restructuring, or operational innovation, will be calculated to maintain control and maximize profitability, ensuring that Tony Beets' influence continues to shape the gold mining landscape. Fans and viewers of Gold Rush are equally invested in what this means for the show and its storylines. Tony has always been a central figure, his larger-than-life personality and relentless drive providing drama, inspiration, and unforgettable moments. The announcement adds a new layer of intrigue, with audiences eager to see how the changes will unfold on screen and how the dynamics among the crew will evolve. Social media buzz reflects a mix of excitement, speculation, and admiration for a man who continues to surprise even after years of experience. At the heart of this development is Tony Beets himself, a man who embodies determination, resilience, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. His announcement, while shocking, underscores his commitment to growth, innovation, and maintaining his status as a mining legend. For those who have followed his career, it is yet another reminder that Tony's story is defined not only by the gold he extracts, but by the calculated risks, bold decisions, and unwavering drive that fuel his every move. Ultimately, Tony Beets' breaking news is more than just an operational update. It is a reflection of his enduring legacy. His impact on the Yukon mining industry, his influence on fellow miners, and his role as a reality TV icon have cemented his place in history. As the world watches the consequences of his announcement unfold, one thing remains clear. Tony Beets will continue to push boundaries, redefine success, and leave an indelible mark on the gold mining world for years to come.